went to sleep already?
Hey, look. And,
Yeah.
When don't get in debt because you know how you got police
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, man.
yeah.
Hey, if you want something like the munchies, later on, I got the meal, if I can go in place, vamos, and shit like that.
Okay.
Get it in the strawberries.
Okay. Okay.
Don't have nobody, but don't come in and call me with it.
I come in my calzones with my pito. You see my pito last night? I got big pito, papi. Alright, my bad, you guys. Everybody on live. I'm about to tell a story about my last trip. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come along. I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes. Then if they don't show up about the story I gotta tell about my last episode, I guess you want to call it. This is the type of stuff that I wanted to tell you guys once I reach 10,000 subscribers. Let me check. What's up, Chuck? Hey, Chuck, you know that if me and you meet up, Chuck, we're going to get in some trouble, Chuck. We can't meet up, Chuck. I'm scared of you, Chuck, but you my homie. You my homie. What's up, Christine? Anna, what's up, Christine? Anna, Christ's Life. Oh, I remember you. How you doing? Yeah. Hey, Chuck, if me and you met up, hey, Chuck, though, look, though, I got a story scarier than any Chucky horror movie about my last, put it like this, I've been through episodes, but this last one, Chuck, it was horrifying. I'm going to put the phone down, I'm going to be back on in like, shit, it says 2:51. I'll be back on in 10 minutes. Phone's gonna be on. My dad always talking shit. He hella mad because I went into his room last night with my boxes on. He showed him my pito through my boxes. It's like, I came from your ball sack. Why you mad at me? Because I showed you my ball. Because I showed you my pito. Anyways, a little bit too X-rated. But anyways, is my phone's broken. It says, it's Christine, I'm your love. I know who you are. Las Vegas, right? Or am I tripping? Christine Flower. I don't know what this thing is with the number ones, the number twos. Christine Flower. I thought you were another Matthew. Andrew Drake. I don't know who Andrew Drake is, but tell Andrew Drake I look way better than him, and I look ugly as hell right now, kid. No, this is playing. But look, I'll be back on. I'm gonna leave the phone on, obviously, because if I turn it off, the live's gonna end. But I'm gonna. The thing about the point of this is don't do drugs, because they're fucking bad for you, especially crystal meth. So look, this is. I'm gonna name this story. The Monster in the Backyard. If you've been up for 7 days, the monster in the backyard, hey, Chuck, you be scared of the monster in the backyard. Shit's evil. Meth is evil. That stuff is evil. Like, it puts you in like, it's like, are they mixing LSD in this shit now? Like, I'm cool, I'm straight. I'm in Los Angeles enjoying time with my family, you feel me? Like, I ain't trying to, oh shit, I caught one of these. Hey, what's up, Rachel? What's up? Like what? You're gonna hear the story. Like, give it. It's four. It says in 5 minutes. Whether there's no one watching or not, y'all can come back and watch it later. I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna go in sequence of when I first got the bag, when everything's all good, and all that stuff. So, damn, my broken phone. It says, yeah, my phone's broken, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. How the heck do you manage 7 days? My voice is sleeping meds. I always want to be asleep. This guy rocks. What's up? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm gonna say chicas, because we get the chicas. Just left the stream. Just left the stream. Run while you're gone. Yeah. Once it hits 10 minutes, if ain't nobody in here, it's all good. Y'all come back and watch the later. I'm gonna name your story "The Monster in the Backyard" while locked up in Pelican Bay. Just put it like that. That's how crazy meth is. So I'll be back in 4 minutes. My bad. I need the big bag for this one. The little one ain't gonna cut it. If anybody knows anybody that does the MET, you know, the last letter, because YouTube be so paranoid about what words we use and stuff. But if anybody knows anybody that does that, shit, have them watch this with you, because they know all about thinking somebody's trying to kill you, peeping through the window, thinking the cops is after you, all that stuff. But this one is I ain't never been through no experience like this. All right, we're almost at 10K. We're almost at, Christina, I just got your message, but if I open it, the live is gonna end. So, mwah. Hold on, let me see what they wrote, let me see. I'm gonna call you Kez. It's Kez. Cuhh. It's me, Matthew. How come I got so many Christines and so many different same girls' names in my phone? But I know the Christine I'm talking about. I know who she is. Jess left the stream. Run while you're gone. But he left the running. It's Yo, Trolls Under the Bridge. Damn, I should have named this one Trolls Under the Bridge. Alright, screw it. We're gonna start it now. Everybody hears the stories about people doing methamphetamine. And they get high, they think somebody's trying to kill them. They think they're all looking through they think people can see them through the cracks of the doors, knowing damn well they can't. So they put a blanket under the door. They're looking out the windows, just all those regular meth stories, right? Well, this story, I get my bag after I get my paycheck, and I'm high, you know. What I do when I'm high is I make dumb music on BandLab that sucks. So I'm gonna make a long story short. I'm high out of my mind. I'm on like Beagle Live or something, just clowning people, talking hella smack. Then there's like I want to say about like that much more, and I'm already high to the sense to where like I feel like I'm gonna die. So I'm just like, instead of like smoking it, I just lick it. And then I don't know from what time limit to where, but I have like a blackout in the sense of like I just got out of prison, and I know this is gonna sound crazy to people, but while I was high, I was in prison, even though I was in the room I was renting out. I was in prison, and in prison, the people were telling me like, I know this is crazy. This is stuff You don't tell people. But I'm telling y'all, I was in prison and some people were saying I had a video that if I don't show the video of somebody snitched on somebody that they're gonna kill me. So I'm fucking like, fuck that, I ain't got no video. Like, this is all real though in my mind. So I'm going through my phone like, what video are they talking about? Then fucking, I barricade myself in the room and I'm fucking like, I got a fucking big ass samurai sword. And keep in mind, I got my fucking gun and I don't even remember like it doesn't cross my mind I have a gun in my room. Like, that's how stupid and high I was. So I think I'm in prison. I think I'm in Pelican Bay or somewhere. I think I'm locked up. I'm not good at telling stories. Out of nowhere, boom, it switches lanes. Next thing I know, there's a fucking monster in the backyard. Anybody ever seen Looney Tunes? Where were they? That big red monster? Well, that monster was back there. Of course, I didn't see him. It ain't nothing like that. But in my mind is telling me that big monster is back there and he's green. And I don't open the windows. Then I'm telling myself, here's all my stuff from cause I've been locked up, for like drug in public and stuff. So I'm looking through my bags and stuff, and I'm like, I just got out of prison. The police are after me. Did I kill somebody? Did I murder somebody? Then like everyone's looking at me crazy that I'm with. Then I'm like, I don't trust nobody. Anybody gets next to me, I'm fucking killing them. Like, that's how bad this drug is. So I'm pacing back and forth in the room with the lights off, friggin' thinking that there's a monster in the backyard, thinking that these prisoners that don't even exist are trying to fucking kill me. They're not gonna monetize this because of my cousin, who cares? Anyways, I'm thinking prisoners are trying to kill me. Then I'm thinking there's a monster in the backyard. Then I'm telling myself I'm not gonna leave this bedroom until the sun comes up. It was scary. And then at the same time too, I thought I murdered somebody because I didn't know if I went to jail or not. I didn't know if I went to the bar. Like, I have no recollection of what happened. It's a blackout in the sense of like, I was cool one moment, and then the next moment, bam, I'm in this phase. Like, then I was just terrified. And then there's no monsters in the backyard. There was no one. Obviously, I wasn't in prison. I didn't murder nobody. That's a dumb story, but it's a real story in the sense of like, if you're up for 7 days, the meth that I do, well, that I'm not trying to do anymore, it gets you high as hell and you can't sleep. And when you can't sleep, you start to hallucinate. And I know I've heard and I've been through things where, what I've said earlier, where people, they think everyone's watching them through the cracks of the walls, and they put duct tape all over the door, and then they barricade the front door with everything, and then they're always peeking out the windows, and then they think the government's after them. And like, I've been through all that stuff, but that night that happened, like, I was like, fuck that. Like, that's just the real fucking Twilight Zone. Like, I don't want to be in the Twilight Zone no more. Like, I'm out here enjoying time with my family. We're gonna go to Watts tomorrow. We're gonna go to Compton. We're gonna go to East LA. We're gonna go to a few spots out here in LA. And yeah, just that story. The sun finally came up, and reality kicked in, and I was like, dang, like, thank you, God. I need to change, and if I don't, I'm really, really gonna end up in jail and get locked up. And I don't want to go to jail. Like I'm no better than nobody, but I have no misdemeanors and no felonies. And it was scary. It was that experience was scary. It was like worse than people that take ayahuasca. I ain't never did the methyltryptamine, but I think what I went through that night, was scarier than that. And anyways, thank you guys so much. And I know that the storytelling ain't that well, but let me see what y'all said in the comments real quick. Let me see. Dude, they're popping up from behind. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that dude's trying to clown, but what made you start a YouTube page? I was homeless in Reno, Nevada, and I was homeless out there for a year. And what made me start a YouTube page, to be honest, there's multiple reasons. One was to see if I could get enough subscribers and stuff to make money. The second reason was to see if there was any other human beings out there that got any similarities with me. Then it evolved into, you know, people need to see this life. Like, this life is no joke. Then it evolved into being transparent with people, because there's so many people on YouTube that lie, and I've been to NA and all that stuff, and people lie so much, and it's like, I wanted it to be like, hey, if I fall and relapse, I'm gonna be real with you guys. You guys, ever since a year ago, I had 6 months, and then I broke it, and I could lie to you guys and be like, oh, I got this much time clean. Like, I'm gonna always keep it real with you guys. But the reason why I started it, those are the multiple reasons, and I'm glad that I made it, because people need to see that this lifestyle is no fun. Let me see. You should make one. You should make one. You got nothing to lose. I had a college dealer who used to get paranoid and run around with the samurai sword. I'd come home from work, and dude would be in the house kitchen swinging, and I'd be like, okay, go into bed. And I'd be like, hey, I'm out. But I locked my door. If I was you back then, Anna, it's evil. Hell yeah, it's evil. Keep it going, brother, for sure. Maxim, I'm going to keep it going. I hope you do get a little money out of this. You deserve it. You're such a survivor. To be honest with you guys, I do get paid off of YouTube, but it's not what people expect. Like, trust me, it could get to where I wanted it to be, but I didn't make money for YouTube. That just came along with everything. And of course, yes, I did want it at first, because of I was homeless on the streets, but I'm not homeless no more. But I hope that story made sense. The moral of the story is, don't do drugs. Show this to your kids. Show this to your kids if you got kids, so you can be like, you don't want to end up like that piece of shit right there. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't, this shit ain't fun. This shit ain't fun. I love you guys. I'm going to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all when I'm in East LA. I'm going to represent NorCal for my people from Northern California on Gangbang. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for everyone that listened. The moral of the story, like I said, don't do methamphetamine, don't do drugs, and y'all women out there, be safe. Don't trust these men out there. These men out there. I heard the story of these men on a train, of them trying to come to the USA, and a little boy got off the train at a stop, and they asked him why, and he said because he witnessed 15 men doing you know what to a mother and her child. And it's like, don't trust these men. Don't trust these men. It's like, the things I want to say, but YouTube. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you all. I appreciate you all so much. God bless you all. And stay away from the monster in the backyard. I love you guys. Peace.